up. All right, here we go. Ready to rock and roll tonight. Second race on your Wednesday night program, the Chaos 87s. Back in action tonight at the old ATL. These guys are out here every other Wednesday night, and tonight's the night. Brandon on top there for the Falcon Motorsports. The number 2 of Brandon Parks there in the Next Level Racers. Joshua Divers for Chaos Motorsports in the 3. Smolden in the Open Wheel Mafia. Choicing Esports number 4, the 5 of Billy Van Meter, your owner and operator of Chaos Motorsports and Edco Welding on board there. Rafe there in the 6 for Broken Axle. 7 of Rick Kelly for Chaos. 8 of Jamie Kephart in that Trash Panda Racing Choicing Esports machine. Anthony Monroe, owner and operator and your Tour Mod race winner in that Broken Axle. Number 10 going to Wyatt Walker in the G&W Racing. At Walker Ridge Plantation on the side of that. The 11 of Joshua out of New England. And Chris Beavers. I don't think he made the cut here, but he tried. Back there in the number 12 spot for Flowers Motorsports. Conditions tonight, well, they're looking good. 71 degrees, 28% humidity, cloudy, and 4-mile-an-hour winds. And big thanks again to Chaos Motorsports, Billy Van Meter, and everybody over there that makes it happen. We do appreciate the continued support. Chaos Motorsports. All right. That is that. These boys are ready to go racing here at ATL. Put the gaps up on top there for you guys at home. The 83 of Brandon LaFleur out there looking fantastic. And there's another Brandon. A couple Brandons on the front row tonight, guys. That's incredible, to be honest with you. So, it should be a dandy. Looks like we had 12 of them make it out here tonight. We had 20 tour mods tonight, boys. You guys killed it with the tour mods, so hope you guys sticking around for the 87s. I appreciate it. Demo Derby coming up next on their hosted. If you're out there watching on Twitch, Wednesday nights, make sure you have the CapsuleTimeLLC.com logo on your car. Like the page. Got a chance of winning yourself some cool cash in the Demo Derby Crash Nights every Wednesday night for the next 14 weeks. All right, here we go. 30-lap shootout. ATL. Stand up. You guys wanted the best. Well, get a couple Brandons on the front row. That's what you get. All right, Divers and the boys ready to go here. Pace cars coming in. They're waiting on the green. Green flag out. Good start right there. Let's see the 87 series take off here tonight. I'll tell you what a throwback scheme night here it was. These guys really got it going on here. The AMW racing machine there. We'll pop the camera out there so you get a full shot of everybody flying by and flying high. As they'll get themselves single filed here for the most part. Get tucked into where they need to be. Rafe down low on the 203 of Justin Smolden. Just like the good old days. These ATL cars, boy. The 87's looking fantastic here tonight. Brandon Parks out to a good lead. Brandon before, right behind him. There's Divers in the 3 spot. Billy Van Meter in the 4, and he's got Justin Smolden right behind him. Rafe and Boogeyman also in the mix here. Couple dirt guys taking on some action here tonight as we have Boogeyman and Wyatt Walker. Anthony Monroe runs a little both. He's a hybrid. He's a dirt and asphalt type of guy. But your big dirt guys out here, Wyatt Walker, the 85. Popping it up. But right now, Parks out front. Paul French coming in hot with 2 months. We appreciate you, bud. Brandon there also. He's working his way up. Couple Brandons, 1-2 right now. Pop it up on the screen there for you as they go down the backstretch. 3 of 30 in the books. Brandon Parks, your leader. Joshua Divers in the 3. Billy Van Meter in the 4. The 5 is Smolden. Good side-by-side racing right here as Wyatt Walker and Rafe make contact, but it's very minor. Backstretch they go here. We'll put the gap up on the screen here for you as they work their way around. Parks, your leader. As he tries to make the pass on the inside here, the 83 looking to go low. Contact made there a little contact right there between Billy Van Meter and Joshua Divers. 4:30 in the books right now. 100% fuel these guys are carrying, so pit strategy, more or less tire strategy is going to come into play here once these things start getting real slippery. About lap 15. Way up the track, you see him going right now. Anthony Monroe looking to go to the high side. got a car down there. And that car is the Busch Light car, the number 10 of Boogeyman there. He's able to get that thing straightened out there, and Anthony Monroe making contact with Boogeyman here and drives right down into him here. We'll pull up the camera shot here just so you guys can see it at home here. And oh man, just a little bit of accidental contact. Looks like Boogeyman comes up in the 82 also, so nothing really there. Brandon out front right now. Divers there in that number 3 spot as they try to circle the bend. Smolden, Rafe, Anthony, Wyatt, Rick, Kelly, Josh, and Boogeyman. He'll try to get back caught up. But back up front we go. Divers in that number 2 spot. Brandon Parks now into 3. Billy Van Meter right there as he's trying to close that gap. But up front, it's Brandon, Joshua, Billy Van Meter, and Parks. Justin Smolden trying to get himself rolling right now. Right now, Joshua Divers in that 2 spot. Billy Van Meter in the 3. Brandon Parks in the 4, Smolden back here in the 5, Rafe in that 6 spot. Side by side they go. 23 laps left to go here in the 87s, and whoo, I tell you, contact almost made there again with teammates as Wyatt Walker looking to go to the inside, and Rick Kelly trying to possibly make it 3 wide here for a second. And contact made. The 32 goes up the track into the 18. The 18, oh! Right battle back here. Wyatt looking to have a crossover here, going on the bottom side, the 85. Problem is these things drive so far up the track, it's crazy. So right now, Brandon out front, Divers in the 2, Brandon Parks in that 3 spot. Van Meter right there with him. 22 laps left to go here at ATL. Demolition Derby coming up next, right after this. Justin Smolden, 21 laps left to go here tonight at ATL, trying to close that gap. Absolutely. Everybody out here running hard right now. Jamie's still trying to get that thing rolling, that Busch Light machine there. Getting contact made him and Anthony Monroe touched there a little bit, but no harm, no foul. They were both racing for 1 spot. Brandon Parks there in that number 2 spot, and Smolden coming down pit road here, as it said here. And oh, we got a wreck back here. We got a big wreck. Take a look at what we got here. I may even go back further here because we got Smolden getting loose here. He drives it up the track here, comes back down, tries to save it, does a great job of saving it, and then these guys here back, boom, contact made. So gonna be something to do with these guys right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, just gets driven into right here from the 18.
Pace car up 2, no extras.
18 comes in, the power drives him. Yep, right here. Boom. Alright, that's the night for Rafe right there. You got to pay attention, my man. You can't just drive down into somebody. You got to pay attention. Very simple. Alright, that put him on the trailer for the rest of the night. Like I said, if we cannot have any awareness at all, I mean, that's terrible awareness. Alright. That put him on the trailer for the rest of the night. I mean, that's just ridiculous. There's absolutely no need to come down and power drive into somebody. Alright. And what I mean for the night, I mean you're just done for this race. You can still do the Demolition Derby. Want to make sure I clarify that for people at home. Yeah, it's a terrible look. It's a bad look when you come all the way from the top and smack a car on the bottom that clearly wasn't around you. So, alright. Caution out. First one of the night. 18 to go. Absolutely. All right, single file restarts also on these guys here tonight. All right, same way they did it back in the day. Single file restarts when we get them going here. Next time by, we'll go green. If they don't shut it off, I'll shut them off. And here's the deal. With the single file restart, you cannot jump out a line before the start-finish line. So if you caught jumping out of line, I'll just DQ you. So stay in line until you get past the start-finish line. All right. Well, Josh is down in the pits right now working his way out. Wyatt Walker's there. He looks to be okay after that hit. Boogeyman's going to get a chance to get his lap back here. And I'm not sure why Wyatt went a lap down. Not a positive there. Wave him around. Wyatt, you get your lap back right there, bud. Sorry about that. Go ahead. Get around there. Just pass him safely. Wyatt Walker coming through. And then everybody else looks to be on the lead lap. So we're good to go. Next time by, we'll go green here. So giddy it up. All right. All right. Wyatt Walker's going to work his lap back right there. And I'm going to turn off the lights on the pace car. And we're going to go racing this time by. All right, here we go. All right, we're going green this time by. Boys, like I said, single file. Don't jump out of line before the start-finish line. Should be pretty good. Wyatt should have enough time to make it back to the tail end. All right, let's go.
JP got back. Black flag, passenger yellow. I'm guessing it's for Wyatt when he crashed.
Who did?
Josh Braley.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, he should be good now. All right, there we go. All right, Wyatt got back to the tail end here. He should be... Here he comes. Okay, he made it. Good. All right, perfect. All right, 17 to go. Single file restart like they used to do it back in the day, I guess, is what they tell me. I don't know. I wasn't born in 87. Unfortunately, I was still not here on this earth yet. All right, pace car is going to go in. We're going to launch them here when the lights turn green.
Green, green, green.
Good start right there. Looks like everybody stayed in line. Perfect. There they go. You'll start seeing them flare out now. Awesome stuff right there. Parks looks to go to the high side. Van Meter there also in the 3. Parks with a lot of momentum on that Buick on the high side. Look at that. Parks right up against the wall there. Is going to have to use every bit of ATL here. 16 laps left to go. Van Meter in the 3. Divers in the 4. And Anthony Monroe, your Tour Mod race winner, lighting himself up to the top 6. Boogeyman, Rick Kelly, Joshua, and Wyatt Walker. And I tell you what, things getting dicey back there in the back there for the 4th and 5th spot. Boys are getting real crazy. The 203 of Justin Smolden going to the bottom there. Rick Kelly there, and there's Kephart. Back up here in the mix. Caution came out, able to get him back up here in the top 5. As he's digging on the 203 of Justin Smolden. Joshua Divers, Rick Kelly, Anthony Monroe. Wyatt Walker also in the mix. Absolutely. Brandon, Billy, Smolden. Divers and Joshua. There's Monroe also trying to figure it out. He's back in the 9 spot right now. Good 3-way battle right here. 3 wide. Kephart on the bottom. Van Meter in the middle. Parks on the high side. That's pretty awesome to see. Oh, contact made there. Side by side. Van Meter going way up the track. Hard up on the high side. Hey, I guess maybe his VR might have died. I don't know. Van Meter went way up there. Rick Kelly right there also. Rick Kelly in that number 6 spot. That part digging in that Chevy up to the number 3. He's got some freshies on there, boy. 12 to go here in Atlanta. Demolition Derby coming up next. Dirt Street Stocks at Lanier. Justin Smolden, your leader. And the AMW Root Beer. hanging out front right now. And whew, well, you saw that move there. Gephardt had to check up hard. Smolden, your leader. Gephardt in that number 3 spot. Working with the 2 of Brandon. A Ford out there. Brandon Parks just cruising right now in the 4 spot. Rick Kelly in the 5. And Billy Van Meter working his way up. He's in that number 6 spot. Boogeyman there in the 2, and Brandon 3 and 4. Single filed out. Let's jump inside that Capsule of Time LLC.com gearbox cam and take a look at what Smolden sees behind him. Oh, there's the Boogeyman. 10 laps left to go. The clouds are breaking up. The sun's coming out. Great looking shots here courtesy of CapsuleTimeLLC.com. Oh, absolutely. Great looking shots there as you see the pass by and being made. Smolden going to go up into the wall. Gephardt going to take advantage of it possibly. Gephardt in that number 2 spot. Look at the cockpit view here. 9 laps left to go. Gephardt right on the back bumper. Brandon, Rick Kelly, Brandon Parks back here. 4, 5, and 6 with Van Meter. Racing hard with Divers. Joshua and Anthony Monroe. And the Backwoods Vacation. Number 9 spot. Wyatt Walker in the 10 right there. He's cruising, boys. He's in cruise control mode. He's just trying to figure it out. Wyatt Walker out here tonight. Good moves up front here. Everybody's trying to make something happen. But right now, Boogeyman out front. Door to door with Justin Smolden. 8 laps left to go here in the Chaos 87 series. Oh man, Smolden with a big move there. Gonna go ahead and give it to Gephardt. The 83 of Brandon LaFord coming up here. Rick Kelly, Parks, and Van Meter. There's Divers also in the mix. Wyatt Walker and the whole crew trying to find their way. But it's Jamie Gephardt wheeling it. Justin Smolden trying to hang on to a top 3 here, but he's got some dogs behind him. 6 laps left to go next time by. Absolutely anybody's race here tonight, man. Boogeyman in that Bush Light, number 10. Brandon in that number 2 spot. Smolden, Rick Kelly, and Brandon Parks round out your top 5. Have to find some speed in that Buick back there, but let's jump inside the cockpit here. Let's jump inside the cockpit with Rick Kelly here and see what Rick's seeing. 6 to go. Right now, Rick Kelly looking to make that pass. On the bottom side of the 203, them tires are getting slick. Side by side they go, the 32 and the 203. Neck and neck. 4 laps left to go here at ATL. Parks back here into 5, Divers into 6. There's the other Joshua. Barley looking good in the 7. Van Meter in the 8. Anthony Monroe in that 9 spot. And Wyatt Walker, like I said, he's just back here on a cruise here, just checking out the scenery in Atlanta. 3 laps left to go here. Boogeyman on another level here tonight. Almost a full second lead on Brandon. Rick Kelly in that number 3 spot. Justin Smolden in the 4. Demolition Derby, guys, if you're watching out there. Demolition Derby coming up for you guys here in just a bit. All right, Boogeyman working his way to another win here. Brandon into 2, Rick Kelly into 3, and there's Smolden back here. He was leading some laps here tonight early. That AMW root beer rolling. He's got Parks behind him, the owner and operator of Next Level Racers. You looking for a team to join? A lot of veteran skill-based stuff over there. Brandon Parks to teach you the way. He teaches the way around Smolden there to the number 4 spot. 2 laps left to go. White flag coming out this time by for the Boogeyman. Jamie Kephart, that Trash Panda Choice Esports team, white flag out. Let's see if he can finish it strong. Got caught up in that accident earlier with old Monroe, and I'll tell you what, a little candle underneath his ass here tonight. He finds himself going down the backstretch one last time here in Atlanta. Brandon right there with him. I don't know if he's going to have enough speed to catch him. Brandon Parks moving himself up to the P3 spot here. We'll keep an eye on that battle also, but it looks like it's going to be that. Brandon rolling himself up on the high side there, up into the wall, and he's going to find himself in the P3, but Jamie Kephart with the big win. Brandon there, Parks in that P3 spot.
I didn't think we could ride the wall in this league.
Well, you could do anything on the last lap. Haven't you watched NASCAR? Top 3, start-finish line. If you're bitching about the last lap getting past, get yourself Ross-stained. Kephart, Brandon, Parks, top 3.
Bull crap.
Yeah, I hear you. It's funny. It was coming across the stream too. That's funny. All right. Brandon right there working his way up there. Brandon there, and then we got Jamie Kephart, your race winner here tonight. All right. Brandon Parks there in that number 3 spot. And there's Brandon there out of Indiana, working their way up there. All right, we're going to start off with the 3rd place driver, Brandon Parks out of Waterford, Michigan. You got a copy. Hey, good run there tonight in the Buick, and doing the late pass there on the wall, pulling your own Ross Stain there. Didn't make too many people happy here, but, you know, there's no rule in it in the league as last lap dash here, using the wall or whatever you need to do to make a pass. You didn't use him, and you didn't go across the track, and to me, it seemed pretty fair, and honestly, it was pretty awesome. So, great run out there tonight, P3, man. Break down your race.
Definitely awesome. I think it was pretty fun to do. Overall, great race. Yeah, man, look forward to the next one. I guess we could beat on each other in the next one.
Yeah, absolutely. Job well done there. Parks finding himself in the P3 here tonight. And who do you want to thank tonight, Brandon?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my team, Next Level Racers, and the Choice Inc. Esports team. All those guys over there, Jamie, Justin, and Swarm Paintball Foundation, Brian and Associates. You, of course, for doing all these, and Chaos Motorsports for hosting these. So, yeah, man, move on to the next one.
Absolutely. Job well done. There you go. Brandon Parks, P3 here tonight. All right, went over down to our 2nd place driver, Brandon in the Chevrolet 83. You got a copy.
Yeah, I got you. Go ahead.
Hey, job well done also for you out there tonight, P2, as you had something rolling there. Maybe another lap or 2 you needed to get up there with Boogeyman, but take a P2 here in your season opener with the league, man. Job well done. Break down your race tonight for us.
Yeah, thanks, man. So, you know, really took a liking to these cars. I haven't driven in about a year, so kind of, I don't know, fit my driving style a little bit. I was able to get the car turned down, really good drive off the corner, which I think is where I was better than everybody else, and wish we would have taken tires at the beginning. I don't think we could have been caught, but 2 more laps, I think, could have at least got a bumper to the 10 car and give him a run for his money. But he had the strategy tonight, and so congrats to him.
Absolutely, job well done again here, P2 tonight at Atlanta. And who do you want to thank tonight, Brandon?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Billy for the invite tonight. He saw I was racing last night and asked me to jump over here, so appreciate that. Had a really fun night tonight, so thank you guys for putting the league on and letting us new guys come in here. And then I just got to thank my family and everybody that lets me do this every night, so appreciate it.
Absolutely. There you have it. Brandon P2 here tonight at Atlanta. Great work. Went over down to your race winner, Boogeyman out of Newman, Georgia, and the Trash Panda Choice Inc. Esports. You got a copy.
Yes, sir.
Hey, job well done also, man. Up 7 spots here tonight. Got it caught up into that accident. You had been rode there, made contact. He came down a little bit. You were going up. Nothing there. No caution came out, but it was awesome to see you get yourself back up there, and the caution came out. Find yourself a lap down there, able to cycle through, and then get yourself into victory lane, man. Break down your run here tonight.
Yeah, man. It kind of played out. It kind of got a little bit of luck, kind of a little bit of the talent, a little bit of all of it, I haven't been in these things other than at the super speedways, and they're rough there too. So I didn't know what to expect. Jumped in here for fun. Me and Monroe, I think I split up and touched him coming out of the turn. The car pushed, and I ended up going through the spin cycle. Was able to stay on the lead lap. Caution came out. It was a no-brainer to go get tires. Teammate Smolin also jumped in there and got some tires as well, since we were already towards the back. Me and him followed each other through the field, and I guess I was able to save a little bit better. But yeah, Brandon was on a mission, and he definitely looked like he was more seasoned in these cars. So a couple more laps, he probably had me. So a little bit of luck, like I said, a little bit of that's just how it played out. So we'll definitely take it, man.
Absolutely. Job well done again. Congratulations. Big win here tonight in Atlanta in the Chaos 87 series. And Boogeyman, who do you want to thank tonight?
I got to thank my team over here, Choice Inc. Esports, Parks over here at Next Level Racers. Those guys are pretty cool over there. We're like hanging out with those guys. Got to thank Boss Contracting, Scrub Hunter Graphics for doing most of my dirt wraps at least. And appreciate you, Hawk, and everybody who puts these on. Chaos over there, if they sponsor these, I believe so. Yeah, appreciate those guys as well. So yeah, thank you.
There you have it. Jamie getting it done here tonight, picking up the big win in Atlanta. Brandon in that number 2 spot, and that wall riding son of a bitch in the P3, Brandon Parks. Great run, boys.